you ready? You're going back to school. First day back since our trip. Are you excited to go to school?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think Toby is not going to school.
No, he's not going to school.
No.
Morning, everyone. It is, well, I won't say it's our first day back. It's our second full day back. Yesterday was our first day back, and yesterday I just took some time to relax. We did a little shopping, but I don't even think I took the camera out of, actually I didn't take the camera out of the camera bag, so we haven't used the camera at all yesterday. We had quite a busy trip. It was time with family, but it was also vacation time. We spent some time in the Outer Banks, North Carolina, which is something I've been doing for a very long time. We really enjoy the Outer Banks. It's really beautiful there. So what we're going to do, I'm not exactly sure what the plan is today. We're going to take a look. Maybe, yesterday it rained most of the day. So I'm not sure how wet it is out on the land, but we're going to go out there, take a look, and see what it looks like. Like I said, we just got back. Today's Thursday. We got back Tuesday, so I took yesterday to get everything done. We traveled Tuesday, so today we're actually starting to get back into things. Mr. Mello needs to get his annual checkup, his 1 year. We need to take him into the doctor's. And I have yet to get out to the land to see what happens. So I have no idea what things look like on the land either. One of the things I have done is, those of you that have been watching know that I've been trying to get 2 trees that have just been hard to get here. Teak is something we can grow here, and they have very, very little of it. For some reason, they don't have much of it at all, and there's a real problem getting it. And macadamia, same thing. For some reason, they don't have a lot of it. I have not found any macadamias yet. However, I'll show you what I have found and what we're doing. These are teak seeds, and these are macadamias. What I have done is started the process. These seeds, it's recommended that you go through a process to wake these seeds out of dormancy. With the teak especially, what you have to do is soak them in water for 12 hours, then take them out, put them in the sun for 12 hours, then soak them in water for 12 hours. Supposed to do that for 10 to 14 days. I don't know if I have the patience for that. But we've done the same thing with these macadamia seeds. We're going to be getting something to plant these. I need to get planter bags, or I haven't quite decided exactly what I'm going to use, but we've got 20 macadamia seeds and 50 teak seeds right here, and I've got more. We're going to get these things planted, and hopefully, very soon, we're going to have some good macadamias and some good teak trees growing. Now, these are the 10 teak that we were able to get from forestry. The problem is we could use 200, not 10. So that's one of the reasons why we're going to do those seeds. But take a look at how good these look. These, we transplanted these before I left. And now look at them. And of course, what do? Mr. Mello here is making a mess out of it. No! Ugh! Toby, you know better. Yuck! 22 pounds, 14 ounces. You only feel like you weigh 10 times that way. Alright guys, we're back out here on the land. Today I did a few things. I had to stop at my doctor's because I've been gone. I needed to pick up my prescription. Pretty girl had some school. Mr. Mello needed his 1-year checkup, so we kind of did a bunch of running around. But now we're here, and we're going to take a look at the place and see how things are. These guavas were going crazy fruiting. In fact, if you take a look, this one still has got a bunch. They're slow to ripen, or, you know, as I'm not as familiar with guavas as I should be, maybe they're just ripening as they should. Yeah, look at this bush. Look at this thing. There's a lot. There's just everywhere I look, there's guavas here. We've got a lot of guavas, man. A good reason they keep bees. I tell you what, we've got the star apple, and down there we've got the jackfruit, and we have a couple pineapples that are real small. The guava, that's the guava there, here's the guava here, and we got a couple gungapi growing, but that's about it. Right here we've got this star fruit that doesn't look as good as it should. So we need to get some work done over here. So in the next week or two, we're going to come in here and replant some stuff, get this place looking. See, that looks much better. We've got more growth over here than we do down here. I don't know exactly why, but time to get a little work done, straighten this out. Perhaps one of the best things that we do have is a load of wood chips. We needed these desperately. I'm going to call them and find out what's happening, because this is one load. We should have at least, we're going to need several more. The bananas we planted right before we left are starting to poke through. This stretch here is part of the timber zone 4, and I hear the train, and the guy wants to plant peppers over here, so he was in here starting to clear it. Clearly he didn't get as much done as he had hoped, but I want to take a quick look at it, see how it is. Take a look at this mahogany tree. It is doing perfect. Look at how big it is. Look at big, pretty girl is such a big girl, and look at how big that tree is. That tree is almost as tall as I am. One thing that we did get from the land today was a guava. And Mr. Mello has never once had guava before, so we're going to cut this up and give it to him, and let's see how he likes it. I think he's going to like it. We've been trying to grow macadamias here, and it's really hard to get them. It's not that it's hard to get them to grow, it's just hard to find people that have them. Nobody has them. Several months ago, back in February, I went to pick up fruit trees, and the place that I get trees from had a macadamia tree, but she didn't have any, I mean, it was a full-grown tree that's growing on the site. They didn't have any for sale or any we could take with us. But she did tell us we could take cuttings. We did get cuttings from that tree. She allowed me to get some cuttings. We took, I don't know, 20, 30 cuttings. I don't remember exactly. But what we did do, and I dipped them in root hormone. I did all the stuff we're supposed to do to get them to grow. And I watched them, and I watched them die one by one by one. They just died and died and died. And I started asking around. There's a guy, Bill, I can't remember, he's got a good channel. I'll put the channel in the description. Talked to him a few times about it, and he said macadamias do not grow from cuttings. Not going to happen. It's impossible. Don't try. He's been trying it for years, and every single time it's a dismal failure. So I had basically given up. I thought, they're going to die, no big deal, they die. We did get seeds, and we started processing the seeds last night, getting them ready. We're going to get them planted probably over the weekend. We're going to get the macadamia seeds planted. But we just got home from being away for almost 3 weeks. And one of the things I had done, I came out here to water these teak trees. We've got all these teak, we've got 10 teak trees here that we're ready to plant in the timber section. What I was shocked to see, though, I looked over at the macadamia cuttings, and let me show you what I found. This right here is what's left of these cuttings. If you look, they're all, most of them, they look like this.
Look at these things.
I know, but you see this one?
Wow.
Take a look at that, guys.
I like that.
That right there is new growth from this macadamia cutting. That is new growth. I was told that's impossible, and here it is. Even better, I pulled this thing out. Now, even better, I wanted to show this because take a look. We have, that's a root, that's a root, that's a root. This thing has taken root. We have got a rooted macadamia cutting. I was told that's impossible, but we have done it. So, we're going to be transplanting this very soon, tomorrow probably, into a bigger pot with good rooting, with everything we need for it to work, because this is exactly what we wanted. And I remember when I did this, I said if 2 of these root, I'd be happy. Well, we have one that we know is rooted, and this one isn't dead. So we may actually have 2 rooted. We're going to find out. See? All right, I got to tell you, I am really excited that we got that thing to root. After being told it was impossible, going through the headache, I got some macadamia seeds that we're going to grow more of these trees from. But the fact that we've got a cutting to root is just, that's fantastic. That's really good news, especially after being told it was an impossibility.